Okay, so I got another report, and the report is what I've been telling y'all. The Judgment Day is officially over. Y'all can read this article. Feel free to pause. But basically, everybody's going to go to a different spot, okay? They're either going to go to SmackDown or they're going to stay on Raw. And I'm hoping that Dom stay on Raw and Liv and Raquel go to SmackDown so that way they can go get the tag team titles. But however, JD and Finn, even though they're out, they are possibly going to stay on Raw. But that's not the point. The point is this. Now that JD is out, the Judgment Day is officially done. And now we're down to 4 members. Doesn't really matter because Carlito might not get used as much. And now we're down to 3 that people want to see, and that's Raquel, Liv, and Dom. But here's my issue, and I need you guys to read the article one more time. Even though I made a video about it, I have to elaborate again because I think you guys are kind of looking at this the wrong way. And the reason why is because you guys think that Liv and Raquel are going to be tag team champions for a couple months. But, however, this is my theory. Now, it says that they're getting a big push as tag team leading into WrestleMania. So basically, it didn't say that they're going to keep the titles after WrestleMania. It says they're going to get a big push leading to WrestleMania, which means they're going to win the titles before they head to WrestleMania. But however, let's read it one more time. It says big push as tag team leading into WrestleMania. So basically, they could win the titles before WrestleMania, right? That can lead to WrestleMania. But that don't mean that whoever they face, they're going to lose the titles at WrestleMania. So, yeah, they'll get a big push for like at least about 2 or 3 months. However, that could end at WrestleMania because we have to see the downfall of Liv and Dom, right? So, and we might see a downfall with her and Raquel. And the reason why is because of ego. You know what I'm saying? Rhea made it very clear that you should not trust Raquel because if she could betray me, she could betray you. But you also got to explain, well, you don't got to explain, but you also got to mention how she got betrayed by Dakota on NXT. She didn't even betray Dakota, and Dakota betrayed her. So, again, it's not just she betrayed you. She also got betrayed by Dakota. So that she'll probably bring that up. You know what I'm saying? But, however, that's besides the point. The point is, Liv and Raquel need to go their separate ways just so they can get to where they need to go. And it's not going to be a personal issue. It will be a business move, okay? Because they both got to get what they want. And I want Raquel to be Intercontinental Champion. And I want Liv Morgan to get her WWE Women's Championship back. But the only way she can get that back is if, she separate from Raquel, Dom, and the rest of the members. But here's the thing. The rest of the members are gone. So basically, you got to get away from your quote-unquote friends. And those people are Dom and Raquel. Now, Liv and Raquel are cool. Now, I'm not saying that they don't have no sisterhood. That's not true. They are close. But business-wise, you're going to have to separate from each other in order for y'all to get to where you need to go. I'm saying y'all got to get around from each other just to get to where y'all need to go. I don't want to see Raquel by herself, but I do want to see her succeed. And in order for her to get away, she's going to have to get away. In order for her to get what she wants, she's going to have to get away from Shawty. That's the only way to do it, okay? Because unfortunately, they're not going back to the days where the champs could be double champs. It's like, you either got to win one or the other. And unfortunately, if Raquel going to be Intercontinental Champion, she's going to have to win one or the other. And being tag team and Intercontinental Champion, unfortunately, Triple H ain't going. He's just like, no, you got to win one or the other. And if you got to win one or the other, then okay, well, then I got to choose. It's either my friend or the title. And I think Raquel is most likely going to choose the title. But then again, Liv might do her a favor and say, no, you don't got to do that. I'll do it for you. And then, most likely she's going to betray her. And then, she's going to go her way. But, I hope the crowd take her side because I do think that Raquel's in the right because, hey, she betrayed me. I didn't do anything. But it's just like, yeah, you didn't. But here's the problem. The crowd don't respect you because you didn't do anything but just get in the ring and wrestle. But you haven't accomplished anything, and everyone keeps saying you're the worst bodyguard. But even though I'm a supporter for you, I'm a fan of you, there are people that are saying, hey, we don't like Raquel in the ring. She's a worse performer. We don't want to see her. And it's just like, okay, but they can't get rid of her. Yes, they can. And I'm like, okay, but not right now. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm hoping that Raquel don't leave. I'm hoping they don't get rid of her. I'm hoping they just give her a big push as a single wrestler to where she can go after the Intercontinental Championship. I'm praying that she'll get that. I know people going to make fun of her, but that's okay. I got your back, Raquel. I got you. But it's just like everybody else, yeah, you got to go on your way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that I'm hoping that Dom stay on Raw so that way he can, do something with Chad Gable. But, however, I'm hoping that, he stay on Raw while the other two go to SmackDown. But just know that if Liv and Raquel go to SmackDown and they do separate, I don't know if Liv is going to come back to Raw. I don't know, because if Finn Balor's going to stay on Raw, right, and she betrayed Dom for Finn Balor, I don't know how that works. I don't know if she's going to go back to Raw or she's just going to stay on SmackDown. I don't know. But that's like Damian Priest staying on, SmackDown and then he come back to Raw for Rhea Ripley. I don't know. But all I know is this. My prediction is this, that Liv and Raquel going to win the tag team titles until WrestleMania. And as soon as they lose it, that's when Liv Morgan, quote unquote, lose it. Where basically she betrays Raquel and then she betrays Dom and she say pretty much that, she's done with making friends. She just want to, get her title back. And the only way she can get it back is if she get it back by herself. So, and I can see that. So that's my prediction. My prediction is that they're going to win the titles before WrestleMania. Maybe Dom will help her pretty much. And there's a possibility they might get drafted to SmackDown. But I'm hoping that Dom stay on Raw. But people saying he might go with her. And I'm like, okay, but then if he goes to SmackDown, then most likely he can't persevere. Pretty much he can't have no single matches. He can't make his own moves. He can't even, make negotiations like what he's doing on Raw now. So basically, he's not going to be able to cut promos for himself. It's just all going to be for him and Liv. And if this is going to end, at some point it has to end. You feel what I'm saying? So maybe they might not leave. Maybe they might stay, because, they could still be tag team and stay on Raw, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's some tag team divisions on Raw, too. They're just not being used. You know what I'm saying? Like the Unholy Union, they're still there. So, and Pure Fiction, they're still there. You know what I'm saying? What's their name? Kaden Carter and Katana Chance. They still there. So, you got some competition on Raw. But do you have competition on SmackDown? I'm not so sure. I mean, I don't know nobody over at SmackDown that would team up against these two. So I think, because I feel like everybody on SmackDown is going solo. So it's obvious that you might want to stay on Raw because there's competition over there. You feel me? So you might not see that, but there are competition in the back. It's just Triple H not using them. So I'm hoping that he'll use them so that way they can get some competition. Hopefully some NXT teams will come and, face them, maybe like Metaphor and maybe, Gigi and Tatum. Who else? Sol Ruka and Zyra. Maybe they might do something, even though I feel like Zariah is going to betray Sol Ruka. But again, there's some more in the back, but we just got to figure it out because honestly, my prediction is this. They're going to win the tag team titles. They're going to compete until WrestleMania. And as soon as WrestleMania comes, they're going to lose it. And then that's when Liv Morgan, quote unquote, lose it and betray Raquel and betray Dom for Finn Balor. And if that happens, hey, don't say I didn't warn you. So, but you guys can comment down below and give y'all predictions. But, again, we could agree or disagree if you think that Liv and Raquel and Dom are going to make it past WrestleMania. Again, we could agree or disagree on that. But again, it's all planning until WrestleMania. So just remember that it's a push but it's all leading up to WrestleMania. Quote, keyword, leading. Okay, it's leading. It don't mean that they're gonna win past WrestleMania, they might lose past WrestleMania, and then that's when they'll split. Not because of the titles, but basically because Raquel needs to go her way while Liv has to figure out her way. But it might be reversed where Liv say, yo, I got to go my way, so you do the same. You know, it's a business move, okay? It's a business move. It's not about friendship. It's about business. Like, basically, I can't do anything, you know, as a tag team. I need to do something when I'm going independent. I really need to do something. I got to get my title back. SummerSlam is almost here. I got to get my title back. And, you know, Raquel might feel the same way and say, you know what? Yeah, I got to get my Intercontinental Championship match because I didn't get a chance to win. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They both got to get it. You know what I'm saying? And they're not going to get it if they be tag team. That's, you know, as much as we want to see them with double titles, they got to go get it, okay? That's what they got to do in order for them to go get it. Okay, y'all want to see Liv Morgan as the women's champion? Well, she got to separate from Raquel to get it. I want to see Raquel be Intercontinental Champion. Well, she has to separate from Liv Morgan to do it. Okay, this ain't TNA. You know, not everybody can win all those belts. This ain't AEW. Not everybody can be like Mercedes and win all those belts. At some point, you're gonna have to, you know, break it for the enemy. You get what I'm saying? So, we'll see what happens, but y'all comment down below and y'all, you know, and discuss, you know, like I said, what's your predictions for Liv and Raquel and Dom and Finn Balor? Because we got nothing for Carlito. We got nothing for him. But, you know, again, hopefully he'll do something with Raquel, but I think most likely they're not going to use him. But, and they might let him go, but I hope they don't do that. But if they do that, I won't be surprised. But y'all comment down below. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. All right? I'm out.